Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another Gig Talk episode. I have a couple of minutes before I actually have to go in, load in, and play a show tonight. I have 3 sets, so it's going to be a little bit of a longer night tonight. But I did want to talk about something that I find could really help a lot of you guys out. I do know that a lot of my subscribers and supporters here at the channel are into singing and playing or live performing, or do some solo acoustic performing live right now, which is awesome to see and to hear about in the comments. Now, what I really want to talk about today is going to be something that some people might disagree with me on, but I'm going to hopefully make some good points to hopefully ease your guys' minds when it comes to being a live performer, which is all about obviously what I do here in the Gig Talk series here on my channel. And what I want to talk about today is the idea behind the fact that you don't have to be the most talented musician, guitar player, performer, or singer to be a successful one. Now, what do I mean by that? It's really easy these days to pull up YouTube and TikTok and to see footage of really good guitar players, really good performers and singers, and to get really discouraged. And I wanted to make this point right away because I want you to understand that you should not compare yourself to others. These folks that you might see have been maybe playing live for 5, 10, 20 years plus, and you just started. You can't compare yourself to that. You want to make sure that you understand that you have a unique presence, you're unique, what you bring to the table is special, and over months and years of practice and performing live, you will develop a skill set and a specific style that just can't be replicated. And I want you to understand that takes time, that's long term, but I want you to understand, again, that doesn't always come with being the most absolute talented guitar player or performer. It just doesn't. Not always, I should say. Now, I do want to talk about we're going to talk about some short-term things that you can do that does not take musical talent, and then we'll talk about some long-term things that I need you guys to consider if you want to continue to be rebooked and really take this stuff seriously long-term as a performer. Short-term things. So the very first thing that I want to talk about that you want to do from show number 1 right off the bat, and I've mentioned this in other videos and Gig Talk episodes, but be easy to work with, show up on time, come prepared, be really easy to communicate with, whether that be over email and phone. Make sure you're checking your emails and responding back to venues and management whenever they reach out to you. Make sure you're ready to communicate back. And that can also simply just being working with the venue. During set breaks or before set breaks, you advertise or push certain products for them. You post gigging ads online on Facebook, on Instagram, on social media in general to try to bring in traffic, and you tag them on social media. These are all things that I wanted to make a point does not take musical talent to do, but they add up. In the eyes of venues and those that are booking you, that is such a huge deal because a lot of performers aren't taking those aspects very seriously. So, like I had said, I wanted to make a point today that, sure, you want to go in and obviously put on the best show you can. You want to be prepared and do a good job. But if you do these little things, these are going to be things that are going to absolutely take you to the next level much quicker. You're not going to have to learn how to do these things over time through experience. I'm telling you the importance of them now, and they just simply don't take the talent that a lot of people think they have to continue to get rebooked in the live gigging world. All right, now the final thing that I wanted to talk about is going to be some long-term things that you're not going to be able to do in 1 week or 1 month or your first show. Like, it's going to be something that you want to continue to do from the beginning, but it's going to be a long-term progression. And the first thing is going to be investing in yourself. I feel as though if you start getting stagnant or comfortable when it comes to your shows, your gear, your performance, your song selection, you're going to continue to stay at that level, that comfortable level, where year after year, you're going to just kind of stay there and sometimes wonder, why am I not playing at better, higher end places, better paying gigs? Why am I kind of staying at this level? It can really easily be that. So when I say invest in yourself, it can mean a few things. First thing can simply be investing in better gear over time. Over the years, you should be investing slowly in better equipment. When you first start, it's very normal to have maybe a lower quality sound system, lower quality microphone, maybe no effects for your vocals or your guitar, whatever it is, continuously, slowly investing in gear to make your performance better. Second way is going to be investing in yourself in terms of, let's say you're a singer. I sing and play. That's what I do. I play solo acoustic, obviously. And that can be simply investing in a vocal coach, private vocal lessons, or maybe an online subscription-based vocal lesson system where you just pay monthly for vocal lessons, right? So that's another way of investing in yourself and not settling and continuously trying to grow and get better with the craft. And again, that's not something that you'll just be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that for 1 month. No, this is gonna be months and months or years and years of progress over time. So again, that's gonna be more of a long-term thing. Second thing is obviously continuously learning how to get better at social media. Maybe you invest in some video recording equipment where you record some of your sets and you construct a website, and maybe you have some better promo photos and promo videos that you can push off to venues. Again, these are long-term investments that you want to slowly continue to get better at. And again, it's not something that anyone expects to get good at right away. It's not an instantaneous thing, but you should start right away and understand that it takes a while to learn and to develop that skill set as well. And again, those things don't require talent. They require just an understanding of having to do it and just looking out for some resources to get better at those things. So again, I know this Gig Talk episode was pretty quick, pretty much to the point today because I got to go load in and play a show tonight. But I did want to really ease people's mind and have people understand that, sure, over time you're going to keep getting better at your craft and better as a performer. That's great. But I find the things that don't require talent really do get you booked more and more and more often, especially in the beginning. If you take these things that I talked about very seriously, I know when I first started, I did take performing seriously, but I didn't have the understanding and knowledge of what to take seriously. So it took me months and years to kind of understand, oh, I should be doing this, or I should be doing that better, or I should be doing that more often. It could be all these things. But I do hope that there was a lot of valuable gems in here that hopefully inspire you. Make sure that you understand that it's a journey, and just keep getting better at your craft, keep learning, keep wanting to push forward in every different angle that we've talked about today, and you will continuously grow as a musician. But again, if you guys do want to support the channel directly and see more content just like this every single week, just make sure to subscribe. It helps us a ton, and I'll be coming out with more content every single week moving forward, and I will see you guys next time.